Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. As you can tell by the title down below, I'm just going to be showing you guys a haul of some of the seeds and plants and things that I got from our garden nursery today. So, my main focus for the autumn-winter garden of 2023, which is going to be my first year. I'm still technically my first year of gardening, as I have not gardened at the start of an autumn-winter season yet. I started gardening last year in 2022 near the end of winter, or about halfway through the winter season. So to start off the autumn and winter, my number three priorities, my number one is Brussels sprouts. I want an abundance of Brussels sprouts. My number two would be garlic, and my number three is onions. And my whole goal with gardening and buying seeds and seed startings is mainly because I want to, one, have enough produce. So say with the Brussels sprouts, I want to hopefully grow enough that will feed Nick and myself throughout the whole entire year. So throughout the growing season of having it fresh, a little bit afterwards, as they can store for a little bit, as essentially just a mini cabbage, they can store for a little bit of time, and then to preserve, which will most likely be in the freezer, is how I would preserve them throughout the rest of this year. As well as hopefully I'll be able to share some at Christmas for my family. Without further ado, let me show you what's in this box. So like how I said, my number one priority is Brussels sprouts. In this section, okay, hang on, we got a mess. So like I said, my number one thing is Brussels sprouts. So I did pick up 3 of these Brussels sprout seedlings. They're looking quite nice and big. I would say they're about 20-25 centimeters in height. And this variety is the Brussels sprouts Green Thumb Superior F1 Hybrid. So never grown Brussels sprouts before. So I got 3 of these single plants. They were $6.20 each, as well as this punnet of Brussels sprouts as well. These ones are the Eiffel Tower. I believe the Brussels sprout seeds I have that I got from a last seed haul that I ordered because I wanted to make sure to have the seeds. I just never got around in time to plant them. Is the Eiffel Tower. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it is the Eiffel Tower seeds. But as you can see, these seedlings are so much more smaller. There is 6 cells in here. Some I think have 2. One cell doesn't even have anything in it. So unfortunately, I don't know, these just aren't looking the best, but my local nursery didn't have enough of these. In total, in this section I want to do, I can fit 8 plants. So I did opt for this. So it'll be cool to try some other variety. Just hopefully they do survive. Hopefully everything survives. But compared to how this looks compared to how these guys look, I don't know. I'm more confident with these ones. But we'll just plant them anyway and hope for the best. And it was $5.95 for this punnet. And the next thing we got in here, which looks so beautiful, are snow peas. So this one, there's only 3 cells remaining out of this 6 cell tray. It was $5.95. My dad actually brought this. Me and my dad went to the nursery together, and he wanted snow peas, but he wasn't going to use all 6 in the area where he wanted to plant them. He only used 3. He asked if I wanted them. Snow peas was a seed I wanted to get. I was just going to start it by seed, but 1, if he has excess seedlings, I might as well just take it. And 2, they were sold out in snow pea seeds anyway, so I couldn't even get the seeds. And each of these cells, there are 2 plants as well. So I got 6 plants here. So yeah, I'm not too sure. I don't have a trellis or anything to plant with them right now, so hopefully they do survive. Tomorrow I'll probably go out and get that sorted and get these either in the ground or in a pot. So my number 2 on the list is garlic. So they had these punnet of garlic seeds at the register, which I didn't actually notice. I wasn't expecting to buy garlic seeds in my local nursery, but I am planning in a couple more weeks time, I was just going to hold off a little bit, is to do a garlic seed order online and try a few different varieties. But they had this, so I thought might as well just get a head start and plant some garlic either tonight or tomorrow whenever I get around to doing it. And it's kind of cool as well because these are South Australian. This is from a South Australian farm. I'm in South Australia, so it's kind of cool that they are very local to my area. And these are big cloves, so I'm very excited. And the variety, I guess, is just good Aussie garlic. I'm not too sure if that's the variety or if that's like the business or the farm, but I am very happy with that. I'm not sure how many cloves there are in, and like I said, I will do a massive garlic, well not massive, but I will do a separate individual garlic order online as well, just to try different varieties and types, but I'm just not quite ready in my area to plant them out yet, but I do have these just a little bit to get started. And now with seed packets that I have just picked up, these are all in the brand Yates. So I got some Hunter River Brown onions. These onions is perfect time right now. We're in autumn to plant or to sow these onion seeds. I was trying to quickly read in the store how many seeds is in a pack. I couldn't figure it out. Yeah, not too sure how many seeds are inside. I only did purchase the one. My plan is to get, I don't know, I would like to have about 100 to 150 onion seeds in the ground. I'm not ready for that yet as well, so these onions, they're going to be hold off for a few more weeks until I am got my space ready for them. But yeah, I'm not too sure how much is in the packet, but if I have to go back, there was heaps of them. If I have to go back, I will. I was hoping as well with onions to get a few different varieties, maybe 2 or 3 different varieties. This was the last one I had in stock. So maybe when I am more closer time of ready for this, I might check my local nursery again and hopefully they've got some different varieties in stock. Next thing is carrot. This is the top weight variety. This is just an all year round sowing variety of carrot. Again, I'm just trying different varieties. I've loved the carrots that I have grown. Nothing's really stand out to me yet. So yeah, just a different new type of carrot to try. Next one is baby leaf spinach. This is the exact same spinach that I grew last year at the end of winter. I planted it and that lasted all throughout spring. And I think it was near the start of summer or just into summer. That's when our plants did die. And they germinated brilliant. They were picking and coming again. They were a fantastic crop. So I do have a whole packet and I'm keen to see on how much spinach we can save up in the freezer starting at the start of autumn. I also got some baby beets. I don't like fresh beetroot from the grocery store. I only like them in the can. Now I've got my canner. I'm hoping I can somehow use a fresh harvest beetroot, and with the canning process maybe it will resemble as canned beetroot in the store. I'm not too sure. I have to do research. But these baby beets is an all year round sowing variety, so hopefully they taste good. If I don't end up liking them, because I know like fresh beetroots I don't like, these I might like, I'm not too sure, but if I don't end up liking them, I don't think Nick's a fan of beetroots. I'm sure someone in my family would love them, but I just wanted to try and experiment with some beetroot. Same as radish. I don't think I've ever even tried a radish, but I don't know, they just look kind of cool, and it's a confetti mix, so you got some pinks, some reds and some whites. And that's what I loved about the I can't think what it's called, the rainbow carrots, is that what it was called? Just like harvesting the different colours. And I was hoping to get rainbow carrots as well as a different variety, but unfortunately they were out of stock. So I kind of opted for the radish just so we have a few different colours. I know they're in the ground, but when we harvest, it will make our harvest bowl nice and pretty. I know Nick's grandparents, or granddad at least, loves radish. I don't know if anyone else in my family eats them or not, so if I don't end up liking it, I know there is at least one person that will probably enjoy some homegrown radish. And the last seed packet I got are these leeks, which is the Welsh Wonder variety. There was a few different varieties. These ones to sow spring to autumn, so hopefully I'm not too late. I don't think so. It's still quite warm where I am. It hasn't really felt like autumn. We'll have 2 or 3 days where it does feel like autumn, and then it's boom, summer's back. So I think this is still going to be fine to sow. Either tonight or tomorrow I'll get to it. And as well, I just picked up some incense. We like to burn some incense, and our favourite scent is root beer. So they have 10 incense for $3. We ran out, so I just picked up 10 of those sticks. Obviously it had nothing to do with garden, just as what our local garden centre sells. as well as a bag of seed raising mix. I am going to obviously try growing from seed. My spring and summer seeds did essentially fail. The only seeds I really had success with is the ones that I seeded in ground, but I'm not really going to document what I'm going to do. I am going to try them a different way, and if they do become a success, then I'll be sure to share and let you know how that went, rather than documenting and saying this is what I'm doing and then just nothing comes from it. So yeah, I'm just going to trial and error myself, and then if I were to figure it out or find a method or something that were to work, then I will definitely share what I've done and what products I used, so on and so forth. But the seed raising mix is different to the one I used in spring and summer. I'm not sure if the brand or anything has anything to do with it, but I just thought I'd try something different. As well as I wanted compost. There was a lot of like manure, like cow manure, and there was a chicken manure, I believe. There was nothing like just compost, so I opted with a soil improver kind of soil to kind of mix in with where I want to plant some of these plants. So hopefully that's okay. But otherwise, that is all for today's video. Please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed. Subscribe down below. Any tips and tricks when it comes to seeds or garlics or the Brussels sprouts surviving, definitely let me know in the comments below. But yeah, as time progresses and things grow, hopefully things grow and not die, I will definitely do updates and show bits and bobs, and hopefully when we do our first harvest, that will be a very fun, exciting video. But otherwise, that's all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!